Hey guys, it's August the 11th. It is Vulcan Wolverine or Kyle, aka Vulcan Wolverine. I just kind of wanted to do an addendum to videos I had made recently. Um, this is the first time I've had an EMF detector, and the first time I've had something above me this powerful, like these powerful weapons, and um, I kind of learned. I think these guys, they left that the one up there by the fan. They left whatever they have there for a while to kind of see what I would do when I started reading it, and it's changed power, and it's moved over. And I also hear people. They do a little bit of bumping with the V2K, but I can hear people in this room. Excuse me, and in the other room. And then I smell sewage in the back toilet. And I don't hear them pouring it anymore. So I do know there are people up there participating in this with some kind of weapons. But what I kind of think that they use against me is they know I'm going to run out and make a video right away. Um, so I get information and I'm like, oh, it seems like it's this because I just got a reader. I was reading it in one spot, and so I'm gonna kind of call this. I guess I'm gonna call this video wrong again. I am pretty sure now, and I'm gonna research it more. I'm gonna do more readings and do more videos with readings so you guys can see it. And I just wanted to do kind of an addendum. I shouldn't have came out right away and said like, "Oh, I know it's this," because I heard some other target individuals are experiencing that. I do think that other target individuals do experience dirty electricity. I do think that that can be directed by like a diode magnet. In my case, with how it's working and how I'm getting the consistent readings, and I'll do more readings, and I'll research it more. But I did. This is kind of, it was kind of on my mind. Like, I put out a video saying, "Oh, yeah, I think it's this." Then I did some more readings, and they're kind of performing for the camera, and actually we're modulating it while I was doing the readings. I don't see how they would be able to do that if they just had some, dirty electricity right on the floor to change it that fast. And then I do hear people setting stuff down that's not V2K. And then the hits are so heavy when I'm laying down under all this enclosure. So heavy that there's ringing on both sides of my head. My arm started shaking. I started like convulsing. So I do want to say I'm leaning more on the side of, there are the occupants of that condo are participating with microwave weapons. How many they have, how involved they are, I don't know. I am still being hit remotely, but I'm getting a lot of remote neural monitoring, a lot of E2K. The remote neural monitoring is very vicious, and that's remote. I don't think that's from the condo above, but the ELF, the beams, and the high pitched sound, how much they are here, and how powerful those frequencies are. It just has to be, it has to be right above me. It has to be around me. So I did want to make an addendum video. I kind of learned a little bit there, and y'all, I understand, how this kind of makes me look, and I kind of gotta, these guys are tricking me. They're deceiving me because just got a reader. I'm in a new environment. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, so they're using that to, do some bumps that are V2K, and it's bumps that I hear up there that are actually caused by V2K. But then I hear actual people up there, placing things that aren't V2K. So they're doing both. They're doing a lot of deceit, and then it's mixed in with the remote neural monitoring and a kind of an urgency to put out videos and try and figure this out. So I'm gonna kind of slow down, guys. I'm gonna kind of slow down, slow my roll a little bit. You know, homies, I'm gonna slow my roll a little bit. I know I am being still hit with remote stuff, and then whatever's going on above me, I know there are people up there participating. I just don't know how many weapons they have up there, and they're doing it kind of a different style. So I've never had ELF weapons, right above me. I've had the EHF, but I've never had a meter reader to read them. So I've got to kind of get used to that and take readings and wait a while and research it. That's my oven going off because I'm making pizza rolls. But I just wanted to kind of do an addendum because I jumped on some theories that I know are true. Like they do use dirty electricity, and another target individual told me that they could use a like a magnet, a diode magnet to direct that. Whether or not they're doing that with ground weapons up there, I don't know. It could be both. But I feel right now I'm kind of leaning towards there are just some people up there, and they do have directed energy weapons, ground weapons, and that's what I know so far. And I'm also still being remotely hit by the people still in the city. They communicate with these people. I'll actually hear it on the V2K, or they might be trying to trick me on the V2K. So it's a lot of deceit. The V2K will be like, ready, go ahead and kill him, go ahead and kill him. So they're like issuing an order to somebody. But that could be just to deceive me. They might not be talking to these people. These people might just, I mean, they obviously are connected, but these people might just be kind of setting up the weapons, where they'll hurt me the most. It is in conjunction. But I did want to kind of just make an addendum that I'm going to kind of slow my roll. I'm still going to put out videos, but, I'm going to take readings and slow down on it, because I know I don't want to make us look, and they've done a good job here, making me look like, well, I don't know what it is. I think it's this, because, the people up there, I think they took the carpets up, and then they laid something down where I have a hard time hearing them move around. And then they do the V2K. They do bumps that sound like somebody's walking up there, but then I'll really hear people walking up there. So they've mixed all this stuff together, and then they're hitting me with heavy remote neural monitoring. So, I'm going through all this stuff while I'm trying to figure out all this stuff that's tricking my perceptions. So I just want to kind of back up and be like, I'm going to take some more readings. There's definitely heavy microwave energy coming from right above me. I'm getting hit remotely, but when I go outside or I'm at my office, it's never that hard, and it's like I'll be getting hit with a beam, on this side of the head, in the face, in the chest. Like, so I'll be getting hit by 3 or 4 beams at the same time in the condo. With when I walk into this room, I put my hand out right here and I feel a warmness because there's just a huge cone coming down like right there. But as you saw today on my readings, they're able to manipulate that and move it over. They're obviously able to manipulate it right away while I'm taking the reading, turn it up and down. So that would kind of point me away from it just being dirty electricity, with a stable, with a kind of a stable power level. But I just wanted to kind of make this video kind of saying, I'm going to slow down. I'm going to kind of take the tactic right now if I am being hit by, where I am and remotely. It's really heavy stuff, so I've got to think things through. And since it's gone on so long, my main organizer, he is being more patient. Like when I get new stuff, new toys, like the EMF detector, They do weird stuff because they want to see what I'll do. They kind of want me to run out and make a video with what they're doing, then change it up. So then I'll be on the video being like, well, now it's totally different. So I'll look inconsistent. So I need to be careful because that's kind of part of it. Part of it is they're trying to discredit me. So I just wanted to make that video. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm kind of going through learning about what's happening around me, getting pulverized. I was laying down in this enclosure, and it has so much aluminum and copper on it. I have 9 Q-Wave defenders. One of my defenders, like, it only charges for like a day, so I think I'm gonna have to send that one back in and get a replacement. But yeah, I was getting hit so hard that my arm was like twitching, and I was pretty much just, I couldn't move. And usually the remote stuff doesn't hit me that hard. That I know of. But I'll be doing a lot more readings and research on it, and getting vehicular stalking on tape. I did just want to make that video because I think my video about the dirty electricity was like, I know it's this. I talked to this person, and I heard this person. I know that is used on target individuals, but I just can't jump to that conclusion. I just heard something from a target individual who, he does know what he's talking about in his situation. But I was like, well, that makes a lot of sense because they're stable beams. So it seems like nobody's up there controlling them; they're staying the same. But then I'm taking readings where they are, they are able to modulate the power and the frequency coming from them. Not the frequency, but the power of the frequency. While I'm taking the readings. So I just wanted to make that video. It's on my mind. I was gonna kind of wait, but it was on my mind. I was like, I need to go ahead and make a video about this and get it out. I'm not doing too bad right now, but it's because I took an Ativan. They were pulverized my face, and like this part of my neck is sore. I can't really get comfortable in here. I don't know. I think I'm kind of glad that it may not be the dirty electricity thing, because that's that's a huge undertaking to do a bunch of wiring, and then somebody would have to be in there to know that that's going on. So I'm just gonna do more readings to figure it out. But I do know there are people above me participating, and they are communicating with my remote attackers. Because they're putting stuff in my toilets. I go back to the toilet, my mother's bathroom. It smells like sewage. I don't so much hear them pouring it in. I think they've stopped that. They've stopped letting me hear it because they don't want me to flush the toilets. Because I have those, those bacteria killing toilet cakes. Get those for your toilets if you don't have them, because that really, if they are funneling any kind of poison smell or toxin into your place, those things can clean out, flush out your pipes really good. But all right, this is Vulcan Wolverine signing out. Really, it's like late at night, August the 11th, and I'm gonna go into work and try and get some stuff done tomorrow. I got a little bit done today and was just getting nailed at the office. Not as bad as here, but they were hitting me in the top of the head and the front of the head, the eyes and stuff like that. I love you guys. I just gotta kind of take it slow. They're hitting me really hard. It's a new environment, a new reader. So I'm just gonna not jump to any kind of conclusions about exactly what's happening around me, exactly the details of what people are doing. I'm just gonna be like, okay, well, I think there are some guys upstairs. I think they have some weapons, still getting hit remotely too, and just keep taking readings, and maybe y'all can see those readings and leave some comments, and I'll figure things out. But all right, guys, I hope y'all are doing good. I'll see you on the next one. I just wanted to put this out just to kind of as an addendum because I kind of jump on videos. I'm like, okay, I found this out. So, but I'll see you guys.